Go.
Okay, hi Jamie. This is my video for carbohydrate metabolism. So in order to do the first portion of this project for homework number 2, I decided to draw out on the whiteboard. I'm going to demonstrate the different carbohydrate metabolisms based off of whether we have high blood glucose or low blood glucose. So I'm going to start off with our high blood glucose. So I've demonstrated the glucose molecules in this light blue color within the blood vessel. And when the body recognizes that we have too much blood glucose circulating in our body, then it will stimulate our pancreas to secrete insulin, which I'm going to demonstrate in this light green color. So the pancreas will secrete this insulin into the bloodstream. At this point, the insulin will force the glucose molecules to convert into our glycogen, which I'm representing in this darker green color. And our glycogen is then going to be put into and stored into the liver, the fat cells, and our muscles. The process of converting our glucose molecules into our glycogen molecules is called glycogenesis, or the generation or production of glycogen. So then, because then that insulin is causing the glucose to be bound up, converted into glycogen, we will then have fewer glucose molecules traveling in our system. And let's say these ones all also get eaten up. That will cause then our overall glucose levels in our blood to decrease, and that will therefore get our glucose levels more to homeostasis. Moving on to low blood glucose, I have once again simulated that we have far fewer glucose molecules than what might be considered our regular blood glucose. So when this occurs, our body is going to recognize, hey, we have not enough glucose in our blood. So then our pancreas is going to secrete glucagon, which I am representing as this orange color. So then the glucagon is going to travel to the liver, where we have all of that glycogen stored. The glucagon is going to stimulate the liver to release some of the glycogen, and that glycogen is going to, wrong color. The glycogen then is going to break down into glucose molecules. So it will then, we will have more and more of these glycogen molecules coming down, being converted into glucose, and that will therefore result in an increased overall glucose level in our blood, or increase our blood sugar. And the process of breaking glycogen down into glucose is called glycogenolysis, or the lysis or breakdown of glycogen into glucose. I think that's about all I have. All done. Bye, Jamie.